Some say, I don't care what you believe, as long as you don't try to impose your beliefs on others. Now, I can't endorse this soft passivity in the case of religious magical thinking. When one sincerely believes they have instructions from the creator of the universe, their behavior will almost always reflect that belief. And I have too much respect for my fellow humans to sit idly by as they act on their nonsensical beliefs. I respect humans so much that I want everyone to believe what's true, not just what's comforting or what others around them believe. Truth is not established by majority vote, and it's not based on intuition or a preferred point of view. And most importantly, something is not true just because it was written in some ancient book. Even the sainted Thomas Aquinas stated, "A judgment is said to be true when it conforms to the external reality." Dictionary.com defines truth as the true or actual state of a matter, conformity with fact or reality, verity, a verified or indisputable fact, proposition, principle, or the like, the state or character of being true, actuality or actual existence. Now, religion has co-opted the word truth and uses it in a bizarre way that is often the opposite of verifiable or fact-based. In the context of religious dogma, the word truth is translated as what we believe. But what someone believes doesn't necessarily conform with reality. And in the case of religion, beliefs are often in direct contradiction to reality. Now, there are a great many philosophical views on what constitutes truth. Some deal with the semantics of the word truth, while others deal strictly with matters of mathematics and logic. I'm not concerned with those things in this video. My focus here is on a reliable way to know that one's beliefs are accurate and based in reality. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't fit all of the theories into this video, so I'll address only two basic types of theories. Those that are grounded in evidence, and the one I have to assume the delusional religious sheep must espouse. Correspondence theory states that true beliefs and true statements correspond to the actual state of affairs. This type of theory posits a relationship between thoughts or statements on one hand and things or objects on the other. It's a traditional model which goes back to the classical Greek philosophers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. This class of theories holds that the truth or falsity of a representation is determined in principle solely by how it relates to things, by whether it accurately describes those things. Pragmatic theories hold that truth is verified and confirmed by the results of putting one's concepts into practice. William James believed that truth is a quality, the value of which is confirmed by its effectiveness when applying concepts to practice, thus pragmatic. John Dewey held that inquiry, whether scientific, technical, sociological, philosophical, or cultural, is self-corrective over time if openly submitted for testing by a community of inquirers in order to clarify, justify, refine, and/or refute proposed truths. A newer variation of the pragmatic theory was defined and wielded successfully from the 20th century forward by William Ernest Hawking. This variation is known as negative pragmatism. Essentially, negative pragmatism says what works may or may not be true, but what fails cannot be true, because the truth always works. Richard Feynman also ascribed to it, "We never are definitely right. We can only be sure we are wrong." As Feynman noted, an idea or theory could never be proved right because tomorrow's experiment might succeed in proving wrong what you thought was right. Similarly, James and Dewey's ideas also ascribe to repeated testing, which is self-corrective over time. Pragmatism and negative pragmatism are also closely aligned with the coherence theory of truth in that any testing should not be isolated, but rather incorporate knowledge from all human endeavors and experience. The universe is a whole and integrated system, and testing should recognize and account for its diversity. As Feynman said, if it disagrees with experiment, it's wrong. Now these are what I mean by truth: evidential, fact-based, and subject to verification and revision if needed. And now let me introduce you to the philosophical nonsense that allows faith heads to equate their delusions with truth. Consensus theory, or what I call truth by decree, holds that truth is whatever is agreed upon, or might come to be agreed upon by some specified group. Such a group might include all human beings, or a subset thereof consisting of more than one person. For example, rabbis, priests, and imams, biblical scholars, or any of the tens of thousands of faith traditions. It really comes down to how one chooses to define truth. If you accept any new information tentatively and subject it to verification, your true beliefs will be more reliable. But if you think the Bible is the truth because the Bible says it's the truth, and you believe it so strongly you just know it must be the truth, you may be brainwashed. Or
error.